Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Monday, June 28th, 2021. The tarot card for today is the Seven of Cups from a deck in progress by Australian artist Lindy Longhurst, and you can follow her at Lindy Longhurst on Instagram. Just looking at this card and the swimming about, that's where most of us are right now at this moment. The moon has joined Jupiter and Neptune today, both of which are newly retrograde in the sign of Pisces. And the moon is in Pisces as well, adding to that whole dreaminess and illusion that is present in the Seven of Cups. I think the real question here is probably how are you going to use it? You can get lost in it, or you can be creative with it. Things with Mercury, of course, have been getting a little bit better each day, but there is a struggle for, clarity and a realistic outlook view here, okay? And let's say that everyone is working on choosing what's going to work best to move me forward in the direction that I wish to go. I know where I want to go. I know what I want to do, but what are my options? And when it looks this way and it feels this way, it can at times be very overwhelming because there's no angel coming and, tapping you on the shoulder and pointing at the right thing and saying, this right here, this is what you are supposed to do. This is what will get you to where you want to go. You are likely to find that your dreams right now are, highly imaginative and, dreaming off the charts kind of thing. And, that of course is the, station of Neptune going retrograde. But when you throw in Jupiter being there and the moon in Pisces, yeah, it's our creative sign. It's our dreamy sign. So there's a lot of this illusion that is there with this card. As I said, it all depends on how you use it. For the creative types that are out there, they may get some brilliant flashes of insight today, thanks to Uranus being in the mix and giving them, incredibly imaginative work ideas, for a project that they want to do. And so when you see things, if you ever appreciate not just the beauty that surrounds you in life, but, how did someone have that concept to make that, to do that? Because, you sometimes, have you ever looked at things and have you ever thought, gee, I would never ever have thought to do that, or, I love it, but I wouldn't be able to do it. Okay, and it's these kind of things, perhaps it's part of even their makeup, okay, that they have these kind of astrological influences, but they're heightened by this type of energy that we have around today. You have to keep in mind that people will be extra sensitive. There also may be, and it's one of those things that I hate to talk about, kind of like deception is probably a good word, all right, with people trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I know that I am so tired of blocking scammers all over social media. I feel like it takes up a great deal of my time anymore, especially Facebook and Instagram. They're notorious for it. But the scammers are out there in full force every day, but the illusions that they project may be much easier to succumb to, all right? So do be careful. The same as with conspiracy theorists. There are plenty of them, and with the technology that's available these days, they can put out some pretty realistic content, and people fall for it, and they become very angry when no one believes, that they're, like, look at this, that it has to be true, right? But that's just it. This card also does reflect those who wear masks, those who would, fool you, trick you into things that you might not otherwise think or do. So for goodness sake, do not click on anything that you do not recognize. I probably would say don't answer a phone number that you don't recognize, okay? Make sure there's a name attached to it and that it's someone that you know today, because there is too much that's here with the card, the card adding to that, all right? It's all about illusion. And when we have so much put in front of us and we cannot choose, and people are not showing their true identities, yeah, too much can happen. So, keep that in mind and, make it a good mantra for your Monday. Do what you have to do and utilize this card and this energy to come up with creative concepts which will put you ahead of the pack. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.